Hi guys, and welcome to a brand new video, and today we have one of the most exciting videos we've ever done on this channel.
I'm really looking forward to this one.
It's about all the aliens and UFOs you can find in GTA 5, and we'll be on about the mysteries and triangles and all things it makes as well.
So first, we are in North Yankton, if you can tell.
If you want to see this alien, just take a cut down here before the train track. And then you can see it in this unthingied patch of ice. What don't have any snow on it. Is try not to stay up the car too long or it'll kick you out.
Oh wow!
And there it is, the alien. And that's pretty much it to this one. And then all the other aliens will get a bit more exciting. It ain't just in ice, you can actually see them and they will do things.
Yeah, they'll make noises up you down, but yeah.
Lights.
This could suggest that more aliens things will be in the game, as you could tell, if you could see that from now.
Yeah, this is where it sort of begins. This is the first alien you can find in GTA 5.
So guys, without further ado, we'll get you on to the next sightseeing. So guys, we are at the next UFO sighting now.
This is a location that is in line with this island here. On your little pointy bit to the side. And just move it across a little bit, and it's where the water starts to like deepen a bit.
So if you want to find it, it's in the Blaine County at the north of the island, as Screams just showed you whereabouts it is.
Yeah, so let's have a look at it. And then here it is. A lot of people say it isn't really it, but it is a UFO. That, and then you can see a van, what is like a little hint to it, where you can see a picture of this UFO in the water lighting up. So this UFO, some people say, because on one of the bits at the beginning when it's loading in the screen, you can see behind Trevor on one of the photos something's fallen in to this part of the sea. So people say it's this UFO at that point in time when it happened. It don't do much, this UFO, it just is there, but some people think since it's got its lights on that image, you might be able to light it up somehow. Some people have tried, but no one has done it yet. So let's move on to the next one.
So guys, we are now going to
move
show
on
you
to the next one, we're going to show you about the van really quickly.
that we was talking about in the last one.
Here, this one is the van, and you get to choose it. Is on the shark one, where you get to see it if you can see in the corner. We will buy it and then we will show you it, what it looks like when it's in close.
So guys, we now have the van.
Yeah, and there is a little alien spaceship with its lights actually on, as you can see there.
That is the spaceship we just saw, we just showed you in the last moment of the video.
It looks it as well, and we do think that you can switch it on. Loads of people have tried though to switch it on, so far there is no way to switch on. But that is a little Easter egg hidden, so that's what they think Rockstar put there to make you think that you can switch it on, for us to find a way maybe.
Yeah, so that also makes another idea of the aliens.
Yeah.
And more of the thingy. So we've got another car to show you.
Yeah.
The car
Since
that
we're
we
at
unlocked.
Franklin's garage, you get this one and you get 50 out of 50 spaceship parts. We will show you that now.
So guys, we now have the next car.
This is the space docker what Omega gives you. You can find Omega before her last mission, what one YouTuber has found. So, and this is basically it. A lot of people said that the spaceship parts made this, but it isn't. So Omega has something to do with the spaceship, and the way this car looks as well, the way he's modified it is really quite good. And it's also got weird sound effects as well.
That sounds good.
What does come in later, revolving in later, was some of the other aliens doing the same sound effect, so proving that the spaceship parts, and as well, here's another theory, since you can see a spaceship crashing, and some people say it might be the underwater one, What if it's a spaceship that crashed there and you had to find the spaceship parts for that? So that's another theory what we thought of. So this car is a weird looking one, and you do unlock it once you get 50 out of 50 spaceship parts to get 100% completion on the game.
And the writing on the side of the car as well.
Yeah, it is quite weird. It doesn't look human. That looks like a divad sign there.
So guys,
yeah, let's move on.
So this is the most exciting part of the video. We've got 3 working live UFOs to show you. We've got the Fort Zancudo one, the one in the desert. We've got the one and the other one above at the cable car. And they're the best 3 to show. So remember, keep on watching the video and stay tuned, and we won't keep you waiting.
Right guys, to see this alien, you need 100% completion, well, this UFO. And you need to go as high as you possibly can and be in this location.
Yep, so when you need to get a helicopter and your altitude needs to be all the way to the 8, so it needs to go past the 8, and it'll get your altitude won't really go any higher than the 8. That means you find that then you need to go to this location. Zoom right in, and I'll zoom back out again. So it's in the desert near the prison and the train track highway, around that area.
Yep, so let's get on and actually show you what it looks like. Now, there is the UFO. It says FIB on it. We have a theory on the FIB, but we will tell you later. Now basically when you go near it, it cuts out basically your engines and does stuff to it. If you try to shoot it down, it will do utterly nothing.
As you could see as well from the UFO, it had the little spikes on top of it.
Yeah, like the other one.
Like
and
the
if
other
you
one
look
did.
underneath, you can see the hole for it. With a
light.
little light coming down.
We'll try and get above for you guys to see it again.
It
So,
pretty much is.
Wow.
This, you can go and see this any time of day.
You can see it at
Because of the
night time if
looks,
you
I
want.
think that the FIB have a connection.
Yeah, and then what we didn't show you on the actual water one, that has FIB on it as well.
And then we are being sent down again. Now the engines have cut back in.
So that is that UFO, and then it does have a light coming from it, like a proper abduction. And then Michael did get abducted
By aliens.
by aliens. And then later on he gets working for the FIB. Is he a connection?
Yeah, we don't know. We'll give you one last look of the UFO.
There you can see the little light coming from it. I'm not sure if you can see it's quite faint light coming down from it.
I just can't believe we actually saw this in person.
If you shoot at it, it will do nothing to it. It cannot. It is quite impossible.
As you can just see there on the top of the UFO, it's got all the same things.
All the same features.
All the same features to the Sunken UFO, a bit smaller. As you can see, landing on it now. And it's just sent us back down.
Yeah, and there is the light again, what you can see just faintly. So that is one of the UFOs. It looks like Michael's UFO as well, what he got abducted by. So a lot of people said he got drugged. I think it was a proper UFO that did it, because in the end he did start working for the FIB.
So guys, we'll get on to the next UFO above Fort Zancudo.
And guys, we're not sure if this is a connection, people have seen it. Directly below the UFO is the place where all the alien things are. All the alien murals. Beam me up, and it did have a light coming down from it. So we just thought we'd show you that before we move on to our next one. Okay guys, this one's Fort Zancudo one. This one is probably one of the weirdest ones, because it does buzzing sound effects and it like literally
like a
disintegrates, appears
Yeah.
in that.
So this one is completely different shape, completely different make.
Yeah.
It looks completely different. It took us a bit of time to find it, and it's not at full altitude.
It does start doing noises though when you get close to it.
Yeah,
It does appear after a certain time, so if you have 100% and you are looking for it, trust us, it does take a little bit
Yep.
of
So
time.
we'd been searching around Fort Zancudo, could not find it. So we started to decide. We looked on Google. It said to find on it's above the top bunker. So we thought we'd descend to the ground, and as soon as it was at the ground, found the top bunker, and then just go straight up. And we heard like loads of alien noises. So we just went straight back up, and it just started to appear.
Like, when it was
Like
appearing,
form?
it was like, forming. Just a forming, and I think that's one of the best ones. What do you think, Captain?
That was absolutely amazing. I
So-
can't wait for him to see this.
Here is the location. As you can see, it is in Fort Zancudo. This is the area around where our waypoint is. I'm sure you can see it. So we won't keep you waiting. Enjoy, guys.
So there is the alien. This one, however, I do not think
With the noises.
it cuts off again. And this one seems a bit more weirder. It does not say FIB so far. But look at it, it's like invisible.
Yeah, it's just
It's like
invisible.
disintegrates.
And it's like making that's what the last UFO did, as you can see on the video. It just pushes your thing down and makes you go down.
Yeah, and I think there's something weird about that. But for the next UFO though, guys, what we will show you after this one, because we need to show you this one for longer, because it is a weird one. How it just appears, disappears. The next one we're going to show you, it does not need to be in a spaceship.
There it's gone. Look. Going again.
Look, it's like it's got an invisible plate on. That one just moved a bit. Doesn't matter what you do to these things, it cannot be destroyed. If you go around the back of it, you can see all its shape and that. And then you can go higher. It doesn't seem to say FIB on it. This one's a completely different make.
Oh, the noise.
So is this one proof of a natural alien, and the FIB have just robbed the shape of it?
Yeah, as you can see as well on the bottom of the UFO, you could see the thing moving.
Yeah, could see all sorts to this thing. And as well, a few people said that this one is meant to black your screen out as well, and not abduct you, but abduct you when you're on the ground in the military base and give you the ray gun to your collection. That's what a few people found out, but a few people tried that and it didn't happen for them.
So we'll show you the look. You can see the altitude there. We're only just at the 5 mark. The last one was at the 8-7 mark.
The good thing is about these ones though, you can revisit them as many times as you want. So it doesn't need to be any specific time, but the next one after this then does need to be at a specific time and specific weather as well.
So guys, we will now show you the next UFO.
Okay guys, there is one thing we do want to show you there, if you can see it.
Yeah, you can just see it.
Our helicopter is still floating up there even though we jumped out of it. Is it starting to come down now? Yeah, it's only just started to come down. It was staying in one place, not moving, literally just a second ago.
It looks like someone's in it.
Yeah. But the reason we started playing it again, we wasn't going to start playing it again because it was just moving like that. It wasn't moving at all. It was right in the middle, not moving. So we had to just show you it. You guys try out and see if this does happen to you, and let us know in the comments below. And let us know as well in the comments below what you do think to these aliens proof in GTA 5.
Yeah, we found it, and now we're going to go to something even more exciting thing that I've been waiting for. One of the most exciting things
one
of
of
the
the
video.
best ones, though. See you there. While we are here, guys, at the
Galileo Observatory.
it's because of one little thing. I just want to speak about the Epsilon program really quickly. We'll be speaking about them at the end of this video. But one thing what we think is quite good, what we have found out, this observatory, what it's based on in real life, has so many of the planets around it, does all the circles and that represents something. But this one doesn't have any, apart from one, what is the one for Uranus. And then, funny enough, that one for Uranus is called the Epsilon. And that is a really good one. So we just thought we'd share this bit of information with you, how good it is that it's just Uranus and it's called the Epsilon, what relates to the Epsilon program. As well, is it a coincidence? To do with aliens, since Epsilon are to do with aliens. But anyways guys, that's pretty much there is to this observatory. It is a little bit of hidden fact here we just thought we'd like to share because it is really, really good. And then all the circles represent something. So let's move on to the main thing. Okay guys, we just thought we'd show the mural first before we do show anything. And then here's some interesting things. The egg matches up to a lake, the UFO matches, and then by the way the lake said, the lake what's right in the middle is meant to have created the world. And then the lake where it matches up to is right in the middle of the map. The UFO matches up to the UFO at Fort St. Cuda, and the jetpack matches up to a river, so we're meant to be looking in there for it. We will be showing the map in a minute with our theory on where everything was placed. And if you didn't know, that little eye at the top, it looks like is meant to be like Epsilon's all-seeing eye thing. So that is just like a little bit of information what they think. But the man who was part of Epsilon, the man who Michael ripped off, said the egg created the world. So that's just a little theory, so let's move on.
So guys, we are now here in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And we have...
This is our map what you get with the game, so we did loads of theories on it and points what matches up looking like the proper thing. No, first it doesn't look exactly like it, but we have some theories on that.
So first we'll start down here. We have the Galileo Observatory where we showed you the
Epsilon Uranus thing.
We have the lake. We'll tell you about the lakes in a minute. We have the triangle that we've said.
Then the main point there.
We have the top being the sunken UFO, Fort St. Cuda being the UFO, and then we have the other UFO down here. Makes the triangle. Also makes the shape of the pyramid as well. That's also seen on the thingy. And you have the Mount Chiliad in like the sort of the middle, like you know. Then also, if you looked at what we've just shown you, you could see that the jetpack, the egg, and the UFO was at the bottom of the pyramid, and it lead up to the top with the Mount Chiliad at the top. Yeah. So as you can see, we have it all there.
This is meant to be the jetpack because it matches up. Some YouTuber found that matches up with the shape.
We have the egg, and then we have the UFO.
Yeah, the egg is directly in the middle to that.
What all leads up to go to the top. Yeah. So this is the little theory we've just shown you, where we basically just wrote it onto the map.
Yeah. And as well, if we turn it over, the map, we would like to speak about Epsilon really, really quickly. I'm not sure if you can see there, but that is the thing. And then it has an Epsilon symbol in the middle and like a big foot there. We will show you a bigger version later on. So that is just a theory. As the Epsilon thing there, what also links up. So our Epsilon created the city, linking to UFOs and that.
So guys, we're now going to show you the last finale of the video. We will be making a separate video for this, like a quicker version. We know this is taking a long time. So without further ado, we'll move on to the last part.
Back to the mural, guys. As you can see, it looks sort of similar to it. The UFO appears at 3. So we have a while left. And as well, we just thought we'd tell you about that. And the satellites in the game, where you get dropped off sometimes mysteriously and get blacked out and put on the train right near the satellites where they speak to you. That's quite a weird theory thing as well, what happened. So we will just show you some other things. Okay guys, usually it says come back when your story is complete, what it still is, and we have found something here. Epsilon tracks. We don't know what that is. We'll be doing a separate video on finding them.
Yeah, we'll be doing the Epsilon track. We never even knew about the Epsilon track.
No, we're just happy we have found them, whatever it is. So anyways guys, we'll show you the UFO when we come back. Okay guys, we are waiting here patiently. Colin says 4 more minutes to go until we see. We will be doing a quicker version on this. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. We can have a look.
It's another one with FIB on it.
And this is the type that abducted Michael. There it is. This one's a bit more colourful as well. And it only appears in this type of weather, thundery, whether you need a cheat to do that if you don't want to be waiting, and it needs to be at 3 in the morning, then it will automatically appear. And then this is a really, really good one. You can do anything to it and it will not be destroyed. It's just like the other ones. Cannot be destroyed. So far we have seen the first one. What looks like this one, what abducted Michael. Funnily enough, so was that correct? I think Michael did get abducted. We saw the second one that didn't have a single FIB thing on there. So is it that the FIB stole the aliens' ideas? Stole them from that crash spaceship from Omega? Who knows? And can you light up the underwater one?
It's a massive mystery. We will be making another video to go with this one.
And we will be doing an Epsilon video all by itself, explaining all about
As
them.
you can see the top of it, the spikes, we saw that on the underwater one, we saw it on the other one.
We saw it on every one apart from the second one, which is a Fort Sankudo one. So there's only one last thing to say.
Finally.
We've been the Three Masked Bandits.
You've been awesome. Peace out.